Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Zapdos here, bringing you some gameplay on Flooded in Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize. I'm sorry I have not been active on my live stream as much as I should be. I've been getting some stuff straightened out with my health, my sleep pattern. Everything's just been kind of wonky for me here lately. And yeah, also, this is my first commentary of the week, which I also apologize on that because I'm trying to get these things pumped out to y'all as quick as I can. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into what I want to talk about today. So, as some of y'all may or may not know, Nelson Mandela has recently passed away, along with Paul Walker, and depending on how much of a big deal it is for you guys, Brian Griffin on Family Guy. But what I want to really talk about is something that I seen on the news yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. They had a interpreter for the death come into Nelson Mandela's funeral and sign for those who were either hearing impaired or excuse me, deaf, and or just just needed a visual aid of what was being said. Well, apparently the guy that they brought into the funeral didn't know sign language and wasn't even saying anything. Apparently, it was just some guy, and it was later found out that he is actually a schizophrenic, up there making hand gestures. And he had met the president. He was standing next to some world leaders and influential people in the world. Can't talk today. But what got me, and what got me is that now they're questioning their security practices for who they let in. And my real question is, shouldn't we be questioning who we put in charge of things like this, not our security measures? Because the security measures are only as good as the people we put in charge of them. I mean, if we have somebody at the door checking tickets and he's not even looking at things, you could just walk in by flashing a piece of paper at him. I mean, it's the same thing on the security aspect. If we don't have somebody checking backgrounds or somebody's credentials on to know that they know what they're doing, then what's the point in having these measures in place? But anyway, I just thought that was kind of funny. Also, on the same note of that, Morgan Freeman, now, I'm not sure if this is his official Twitter account or if he has an official Twitter account, but Morgan Freeman, or a Morgan Freeman imposter, tweeted out a pretty insulting thing, dropping the F-bomb, but pretty much saying that I am not Nelson Mandela, I am not dead. And I just thought that was kind of funny because I've seen on Facebook since the whole thing happened a few pictures of Morgan Freeman that say RIP Nelson Mandela. And yes, they look the same, but people, come on. How can you confuse Morgan Freeman, an actor, also an activist in many, charities and everything else, with Nelson Mandela? If you don't know who Nelson Mandela is or what he looks like, then my personal opinion is you shouldn't be posting up rest in peace to him, because you obviously have no idea what kind of influence he had in South Africa or, any impact on anything that goes on now. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to kind of get that little funny spell out of the way for this Friday morning. But anyway, what I also wanted to talk about was an email I received. Apparently, Microsoft is already gearing up for the holidays. Ooh, two-piece, nice. Is already gearing up for the holidays. They've sent out an email to all their Xbox 360 and Xbox One users and live account holders about Call of Duty Ghosts. And what the email pertains to is the Call of Duty Ghosts Season Pass. Now, I haven't been able to find out a lot of details, as some of you guys know that I live stream Extinction Mode. I haven't been able to find out any details if we're going to be seeing some DLCs for Extinction, such as new areas and everything. I know that it's been about a month now. Game hadn't been out long, but there was a leak on the PC version for Extinction Mode. Apparently, a few people logged in to play Extinction Mode after an update, and they had noticed that there was a couple of new maps as well as a new game mode listed in their games list. And when they clicked on it and tried to load it, they were instantly kicked out saying that no server was available. And the loading screen was the standard green and gray checkerboard that you would see in World at War custom zombies whenever you were trying to play a custom zombie mod, and it didn't have a loading screen set up. But needless to say, I'm kind of interested to see what they do with the Extinction Mode DLCs. You know, are we going to get a new area? Are we going to get, you know, a round base, kind of like zombies, to where we're just trying to survive as long as we can? Or is it going to stay the same as it is, and we're just going to get, you know, oh, maybe a new class or a new gun or something like that? But Microsoft is gearing up for the Call of Duty Ghosts Season Pass, and just as always, because of their exclusivity with Activision, they will be receiving the DLCs first on Xbox 360 and Xbox One, which means us here on the PC community, as well as the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and loosely speaking to the Wii U community, we'll see that stuff about a month later. Now, all the information I've been able to find on the Season Pass is that we will have 4 DLC map packs, which is pretty fitting with, you know, everything that we've seen with Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, and I mean even Black Ops 1, and now Call of Duty Ghosts. You know, there's usually been 4 DLC map packs released throughout the year that the game runs through before the new game comes out. And you know, here in the last couple of years, I've noticed that they've been doing a lot of reskinning of older maps and stuff like that. I apologize, my nasal sinuses are acting up. Nasal sinuses. What am I talking about? Anyway, they've been doing a lot of reskinning of like older maps. We first seen it in Modern Warfare 2 when they reskinned Brecourt from Call of Duty and Call of Duty 2. And if none of you have ever played the original Call of Duty or Call of Duty 2 and don't know what I'm talking about, that's definitely something I would recommend, that if you can ever find it on sale or at a pawn shop or something like that, you know, pick up one of the original CODs and go play those maps. Yeah, the graphics and everything are a little lacking when compared to what we have now, but just for the simple campaign and the epicness that was the maps, it's definitely worth your time to look at. But what's got me wondering is, are we going to see the same thing with Call of Duty Ghosts? Now, I know it's been said a couple of times on YouTube that these maps are just a couple of these maps are just reskinned Modern Warfare 3 maps, which I can see that being true. But are we going to see Brecourt, aka Wasteland, come back? Or are we going to see, you know, any other Call of Duty maps from the past be reskinned and integrated into Call of Duty Ghosts? Probably. And the reason I say that is just for the simple fact that Infinity Ward's got a lot on their plate right now. I mean, they've got to keep their servers up to date. They've got to keep this game up to date. They've got to stay on top of all the hacker reports, the boosting reports, everything else like that, that a lot of their time and resources are going into, you know, just fixing things before they focus on releasing a new map. So am I saying that they're all going to be reskin maps? No. Am I saying we're going to see some reskin maps? Probably. But alright guys, that is going to do it for my commentary today. I hope you all have enjoyed, and if you have, please remember to like, share, favorite, and subscribe. Also be sure to check me out at Twitter, link will be in the description, and check me out over at Twitch. Alright guys, I'm Zapdos, and you guys have a good holiday and be safe. Later.